What's up, guys? And today we're going to be looking at the updated information for this upcoming winter storm for the east. That's going to be extremely big. First, we're going to take a look at the model runs, and then we're going to look at what could happen and why, and we'll take a look at snowfall totals just for fun. First, we'll take a look at the 12 o'clock GFS model. Here's this weekend storm. You see it moves through, and then this is your storm. This is where the question mark starts to begin. If you see that piece of energy back in the middle of the United States, on the European and the Canadian, it has that sped up, like it's closer to the piece of energy in the east, and it connects, which is why it becomes a much stronger storm and it goes up the coast. But if we see a scenario take place like the GFS is showing, it will just slide out to sea like this, deepen, and go out to sea, and not really go up the coast. So that's a 12 o'clock GFS. Let's see if the 18Z agrees with that. Take it there, piece of energy in the west. Same thing, a little bit more amped up, but it goes out to sea. Take a look at the European model. The 12Z shows something pretty different from the GFS. There's your storm starting to develop there. And then you see there's not really any energy in the middle of the United States. That's because the energy connects there, and it goes up the coast. And as you can see, it's an insane blizzard. What does the 18Z say? Well, it says the same thing. There it is, starting to develop. It only goes out to the end of the storm, but you can see it's even stronger than the last run. I mean, this frame right here, 988, that is heavy snowfall. And that's as far as the model run goes out, and you can see it's bombing out, becoming an historic snowfall event and historic storm in general. What does the Canadian say? Canadian's not really that trusted, but it's a model, so we're gonna look at it. There it is. Piece comes down, connects to the other piece. It starts much more south, then it rides up the coast and becomes a monster storm. Trains to a 958 all the way up there, which is absolutely crazy to think about. So let's take a look at the potential snowfall totals, which it's going to change time and time again before it actually occurs. Take a look at what would happen if the GFS scenario took out and it went out to sea instead of going up the coast. You see, let's go to 24. This is a snowfall on a 24-hour period. So let's go right where this storm is occurring. And you can see up here in the northeast, there's almost nothing. And that's because it doesn't go up the coast. But down here, it's still extremely strong, bringing 18 inches to the coast of Maryland and Delaware. But it doesn't go up the coast in the I-95 corridor like most people would want. But if a case like the European took place, what would this look like? We're going to get a total snowfall because this event lasts longer than 24 hours. And here it comes. Watch the pretty colors pop up. And bam. Which is insane amount. You see widespread 2 feet all up and down the coast. If this occurred, that would be crazy. But let's take a look at why it could be stronger or not as strong. To do that, we're going to look at this. So here is your storm right there. So you see that piece of like bright colors in the east. When right there, when it's tilted like that, that means it's extremely strong storm. And it's called becoming negatively tilted. And that is when you get the deepening and turns to a monster storm. But if you take a look at the GFS model, you can see that it never really negatively tilts like the European. It just kind of goes out to sea, which is why it's much stronger on the European than the GFS. Anyway, guys, that's all the update I have for you. Have an update in the morning. See ya.